Student Pocket Guide here with Mr. Tinie Tempah. Tinie, hello matey, how are you?
I'm all good, brother. How you doing?
Excellent, yeah, not bad at all. If we can, I want to start at the very beginning. You're only 21, right?
Yes.
21, but it almost seems like it's been sort of a long time coming, a lot of hard graft.
Yeah, to be quite honest, I've been doing it for a few years now. I've been doing it for about 5 years, like seriously. Like I shot my first like D.I.Y music video in 2006, like for a track called Wifey. Like you can find all these tracks on YouTube and that. And then after that, I linked up with my cousin who became my manager, and we set up Disturbing London Records. And then that's when we shot Hood Economics and Tears. After a while, we were spending like a lot of money on like music videos, but it wasn't really getting past a certain stage. So we decided to kind of home in 2009, and in the January sale of 2009, I went and bought a shiny red like £150 JVC camera, and I just started filming myself like behind the scenes stuff. I'd go to like people's video shoots and do a little bit of filming. I'd film a couple gigs, and before you know it, I started posting everything on this blog, and it started picking up a lot of pandemonium and stuff like that. Before you know it, the record labels got in touch, got signed, made pass out, and...
So you'd say that rolling up your sleeves and getting stuck in is the way to do it. With sort of, you talk about your D.I.Y. Two music videos you did yourself, and the record label as well.
Yeah. 3 music videos by herself.
3?
And then the music video. But yeah, I think in terms of the DIY, it's always good to kind of like have a level of understanding of how like music works and how the music industry works, and how records go from coming out of a studio to being packaged and being distributed and going on iTunes and being sold, and the returns. You get what I mean? I think obviously once you go into a major record label with that level of understanding, you have a sort of like bargaining power. Especially like nowadays, you know, it's always good. A lot of people who get signed nowadays have been sort of doing the DIY thing, maybe not for as long as I have, but have started to create maybe a little like fan base to a certain degree. And obviously getting signed to a major record label with a fan base that's already there, like ready to start promoting and marketing, is like their dream. So, you know, the whole DIY thing is key, definitely.
Knowledge is power then.
Knowledge is power, as they say.
Invincible, invincible.
Excellent. So this whole sort of time, and you're working on the big breakthrough, you're moving in the same circles as a lot of what are now essentially your contemporaries. Bashi, Chipmunk. It must be really good to see you all sort of dominating the charts, which you are.
Yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful thing. I mean, considering that we all know each other, that's what I was having a chat with Greg James about from Radio 1. I was having a chat with him saying, do you know what? It's like the most amazing thing that I can ring up Tinie and be like, mate, looks like you're going to be #1. Or I can ring up Chip and be like, boy, it's looking like you're going to be #1. Or I can ring up Roll Deep and be like, wow, I guess you're going to be #1 this week. I think that's an amazing thing that we have that other genres don't.
Excellent. Let's talk about Pass Out. It was the breakthrough record for you, massive #1 hit. I wonder how close to the fateful Sunday was it when you thought, hang on, we could be in here, we could be in with a big record.
Well, I think it wasn't actually like until the Sunday.
Really?
Like, yeah, because most of the time I wasn't looking at like midweeks and stuff like that. I didn't really want that to cloud my thoughts, and obviously, as you can imagine, the week before was like the craziest week ever. Like, it was like a roller coaster all the way into the Sunday. So yeah, I mean, it wasn't until, you know, the beginning of the Sunday that everybody was like, you know what, I think we've done it, and yeah, let's go into the chart show to find out. And obviously, hearing those words come out of Reggie's mouth is like the best thing ever. Like, yeah, I can't believe it.
We touched on contemporaries a minute ago. You mentioned Chipmunk and Tinie. I don't know if you'd agree, looking quite good on the Brit female scene at the moment. Would you consider any sort of collaborations with any British female artists at the moment?
I mean, I'm fans of everybody that's out right now. I mean, like, obviously, as you've probably heard, like, me and Ellie have been talking a lot, like, about trying to get something done. I think that'd be like a very big deal, and I think there will be a time where we're ready to do that, because nobody's got a minute and that. But yeah, I'd definitely love to do something with Ellie.
Excellent. Talk to me about the album then.
Well, the album's called The Discovery, and it's 12 tracks, like 12, like absolutely like tracks which are absolutely different to one another. I definitely wanted to kind of like push the boundaries of what a conventional song is supposed to be, or what a stereotypical song is supposed to sound like.
How about taking it live then? That must be a serious buzz for you, being able to get out there and play to the fans.
Yeah, I mean, for a very long time, you know, even in the DIY stage, I'd always been doing gigs, like, you know, like little club PAs here and there. But, you know, now that I've started embarking on support tours, like this year to date, I've supported Chipmunk, Rihanna, Chase and Status, Mr. Hudson. Do you get what I mean? Like, obviously not forgetting all the festivals and stuff. It's like a very big deal for me, especially like more recently we've kind of like taken it out with a band. And like obviously playing with a band is something that I've always seen but never really like fathomed or thought like, yeah, I'll be doing that. So yeah, it's a big deal for me, man. It's a big deal.
You were asked by Mr. Hudson to step into Kanye's shoes for a while. Just how mega huge were those shoes?
Yeah, they were mega huge, and you know, considering at the time I didn't have a record deal, and
so of course the Radio 1's Live Lounge.
Yeah, exactly, and the first time I'd ever done anything like that, it was sort of a big deal. I guess that's a lot of the reason why I'm so happy to be on this tour, because I feel like he kind of took a shine in when no one else was really like noticing what was going on, and obviously to kind of put me where Kanye originally was, for then obviously a couple months later people to be comparing me to Kanye West and sorts of like things like that is like a very big deal. It's got a little Nostradamus in him somewhere, do you get what I mean? I think it's a very big deal, and I'm very grateful for that opportunity, because that did definitely open up a lot of doors for me.
Question that all of our viewers will be wanting to know. To quote your number one hit, "Semester to semester, I'll be raving with the freshers." Same again this year?
Same again every year, non-stop. And I was about to say even when I'm 50, but probably not when I'm 50. But you know what? I think with the freshers, like there's like a raw energy that I've never felt anywhere before. Like there's just something about, I don't know, maybe it's the whole adrenaline of like being finally at university where they've got their independence and they just want to do their thing. But playing to like a freshers crowd is like the ultimate experience. Like I'm sure you've kind of like been in that crowd and been in a whole environment where a band is playing and it's really kicking off. But that is like for me one of the most ultimate experiences of performing. And yeah, I want to do that for as long as I can.
Have you got a 3-year, 5-year plan?
Yeah, I mean, you know, the album is out, and I just hope that everybody, you know, supports it like they've supported Pass Out, Frisky, and obviously this new one, Written in the Stars, and that. And I just hope that obviously people continue to support me on this everlasting journey. I'm hoping to kind of like put together a headline tour of my own pretty soon. You know, I've supported a lot of people, and I've gained a lot of experience, learned a few things, and like met a lot of great people. And it'd be nice to kind of take all of those different energies and different elements and kind of put it all into my tour. I'm definitely planning something that people will totally not expect, and something that's gonna definitely be like crazy, like to another level. So yeah, I definitely like to do the headline tour, and then after that, it's all about the next album. You know who it is by now, it's your boy Tinie Tempah. Make sure that as soon as you get a minute, you check out the Student Pocket Guide, yeah? I'm gonna check mine out right now.